Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be analysing the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer, just like last time in July when we actually got the first trailer for us. Unfortunately, I was unable to record my reaction because it just randomly came out of nowhere in the morning. I was like, oh, so I had to watch it quickly. So unfortunately, I was not able to record my reaction. But hey, I guess when Fnaf 3 movie comes out, I can record my reaction then. But we're just going to be analysing the full trailer because there's a lot of details that we need to pick up in this thing. So let's get watching. Okay, so we have Vanessa here, sleeping, looks.
Tell me about your bed.
Alright, okay. Talking about bad dreams. That's young Vanessa there, by the way. That's young Vanessa.
Your dad.
That's William Afton. You see William Afton there. That's Spring Bonnie's eyes, I believe. I believe that's Spring Bonnie's eyes. You get some beautiful Freddy artwork from William Afton. Vanessa's searching the cupboard. Foxy closet, question mark.
You deal with some of the mess you left.
They're watching a tape. People are suspecting that those things are... I'll talk about that later. There we go. You got the yellow rabbit. He looks so cool.
But it wasn't until years later.
And that is Skeet Ulrich, which is going to be he is going to be playing as Henry Emily.
She was murdered.
So that's Henry Emily right there. So yeah, it just explains the FNAF lore of William killing Charlie.
To Freddy's, I mean?
Got Abby. Got the pizzeria.
Here.
Alright, yep, there you get a good look at the pizzeria there, looks beautiful. Got Toy Chica again. You hear Balloon Boys laugh.
Where are you gonna run to?
I don't know who that is, I don't know. Got Withered Freddy, Withered Chica, Withered Bonnie, and Withered Foxy. They look awesome.
What do they want with my
There's a puppet there, Toy Freddy, Toy Freddy again, there's FazFest, there's Toy Bonnie, there's Toy Chica, and there's a guy getting killed in the school. So Balloon Boy. There's a lot to pack in the scene. Vanessa just crashed a car. And here we have the Mangle. There is Mangle looking awesome. And then here we have Withered Foxy. A Withered Foxy jump scare. So as you can see, there was a lot to pack in that trailer. And there's a lot to discuss. So I guess we should start off with like what's happening at the start here. Yeah, we see Mike and Vanessa just chilling. We saw this in the past trailer. There's not much to talk about this scene. But this scene here, this is like, I believe this whole sequence here is like Vanessa's past with William Afton. We do know from some subtle hints in the first film, William was not the nicest dad. As you can expect, he's a flipping crazy guy. But yeah, this is young Vanessa here. If you didn't know, there is going to be young Vanessa in the movie, and there's also Charlie in the movie. I feel like a lot of people don't know that, because I think it was actually leaked a few months ago, so no one likes leaks.
Always the same.
You see the hallway that we've seen. This is, I believe, Afton's house. We did get a behind-the-scenes image of Afton's house in Dorca's charity stream in 2024.
Your dad.
And yep, that's William Afton. There he is, whistling. I don't know why he's whistling. I believe these are Spring Bonnie's eyes. They look a lot like Spring Bonnie's eyes when you look at the Spring Bonnie suit. They look very reminiscent of Spring Bonnie's eyes. So I believe that these are Spring Bonnie's eyes, but don't quote me on that because I don't know if they actually are. And you got this Freddy drawing. These are like, I believe, Freddy's schematics. Yeah, I'm just trying to read what it says here. I believe it's literally just Freddy schematics. These drawings are funny. I don't know who drew these, but they're funny. I like them. We got Blumhouse. Yep, Blumhouse. Got here. This closet. Now, I ain't been thinking much about this, but this could be... I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do the FNAF 4 movie if they do one. They could either do it from the perspective of Abby as the crying child, or young Vanessa. I don't know. Because this is a closet. And Nightmare Foxy's in the closet in FNAF 4. So, I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of screaming something.
We're going to be able to move forward.
She's placing down items here, which everyone is theorizing that these are actually, like, trophies, I guess, like items that William Afton kept with him whenever he murdered a victim. Because you can see the plane that she places in a few minutes, which was from Garrett, which is a horrible thing.
Until you deal with some of the mess you left in your head.
And there's Garrett's plane.
My father was a monster. You know.
Yep, he was. There's William Afton picking up a knife. And there's the yellow rabbit. We've seen this scene a bit before, but it was kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like cut short a bit. I believe that we saw this scene in the teaser trailer in April. But here we have a good look at the yellow rabbit. He looks crazy. Here is Spring Bonnie. He looks actually insanely creepy. I understand why Oswald was scared of this guy. He looks actually terrifying. Like, I feel like all those fan models and official models that we have ever got of Spring Bonnie don't do him justice, because this guy looks actually terrifying. I don't even know why anyone would even want to follow this guy into a back room. This guy looks terrifying. He looks creepy. Yeah, there he is.
Everyone called it an accident.
This is Henry Emily. Henry Emily is in this film, if you didn't know. And there's like newspapers. There's a William Afton newspaper about, I guess this is like a scene of him in Parts and Service, it looks like. I believe these were like news reports going around the time of the missing children's incident in the 80s or the 90s. I can't remember when it took place. But yeah, so Charlie's screaming on stage. She was holding someone. I believe that's her little brother Sammy, if you remember from the Charlie trilogy books, like the Silver Eyes, Twisted Ones, and the Four Closet. But I'm not too sure. She's coming out screaming from the stage. I don't know if that's because the Yellow Rabbit was chasing her, or I don't really know. But that's my predictions. She also is wearing stripes on her arms, which is a good detail, because obviously she later goes on to possess the puppet.
Are you ever going to go back?
Got Abby coming out of school bus, and we got the FNAF 2 location right here, looking awesome.
My sister's here.
Mike just shows the sign. There's a good look at the location, looking absolutely fantastic. Look at that thing. And here is Balloon Boy. Here is Balloon Boy right here. He's got a balloon which looks more like a spear, not gonna lie. I don't know why it looks like that. This head here, I believe this is Kid's Cove, where Mangle is going to be. I believe that's like a Mangle headlight thing. So that's pretty awesome. And I'm trying to see if there's any other details back here. You got the stage here, which is where the toy animatronics will be. That looks like something Toy Chica. I don't know, it's very blurry. I don't know. Across over here, I don't really know what's going on over there, but you got this bridge, because you're probably wondering, why the heck is there a bridge in the middle of the FNAF 2 pizzeria? It's because in the pizzeria in the movie, they actually have a water ride going through it. I don't know why, but they do. It's like the water ride with all the mini puppet props that were across it in the last trailer, and the puppet prop that they gave away at Blumfest in October. Yeah, there's Toy Chica. We've seen this shot before. It's still crazy to think that Megan Fox is voicing Toy Chica. No one actually expected that, like, ever. But yeah, here's Toy Chica looking awesome. And you got this shot of here, like, you can hear Balloon Boy laughing, so I'm presuming they're chasing down the Boo-Boo. Let's not say the Boo-Boo. I can't speak. Balloon Boy. They're chasing down Balloon Boy. Around the pizzeria, he's laughing, and then we hear this weird voice.
Where are you gonna run to?
I don't know who that is. It doesn't sound like Helen Goff, so I don't think it's Toy Freddy, and it surely does not really sound like Matt Pat, so I don't think it's Toy Bonnie. I doubt it's any of the Withered, because I don't think they're going to be speaking. It's probably not the puppet, so I have no idea who this actually is. It could just be a thing that they do in trailers, because they usually just overlap voice lines from a scene that doesn't even happen, but they just overlap it then. So it could be like a scene from when Spring Bonnie's chasing Charlie or something, because we saw that in like the previous trailer. I believe it played then. But yeah, there we have Withered Freddy. Here's our first look at Withered Freddy. He looks awesome. I got stuff falling down my room. Yeah, here we go. Withered Freddy looks awesome. I love this guy so much. Withered Freddy's my favorite version of Freddy ever, and they did not disappoint. Obviously, it's Jim Henson's. They never disappoint. They never disappoint. This guy looks actually insane. Like, just look at that guy. He looks crazy. You got Withered Chica. We've already had a look at Withered Chica, but here's a better and definitely creepier look at Withered Chica here. She looks terrifying. I believe the suit performer for this is the same guy that was in the Jason Voorhees films, playing as Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th, which is pretty nice to see. We get a look at Withered Bonnie chilling here as well. His eyes are white again, which makes me wonder if his eyes will ever turn red in the movie, because obviously Withered Bonnie does have red glowing eyes. But if not, it's a nice change, because, you know, that's what they do for video game adaptation films. They change the characters. We saw that with like the first movie. Freddy had a more like buff, bulky design rather than like this fatter version in the games, and Foxy obviously looks a lot different in the movie. So this is probably like a different, you know, they've probably made Withered Bonnie's eyes white, so it stands the movie version apart from the game version. But Withered Bonnie looks amazing here. And we got Withered Foxy here. He's awakening. There he is. A new set of rules. I suggest that's like, I guess that's like suggesting like the mask and the flashlight, because obviously in FNAF 2 the gameplay is a lot different than FNAF 1, so I'm suggesting it's like, I guess it's something like around that, I don't know. You can see Puppet's hands back there as well. Abby's screaming as Toy Freddy's somewhere. I don't know where this is, if it's in, it looks like a house to me. I don't think this is the pizzeria, no, it's not the pizzeria, because I can see like an oven here, and like keys and like wallpaper. I believe this is in a house. Toy Freddy's just chilling with people. New level of fear. Yep. We've seen this shot before. I don't know who they're looking at in this shot. This looks like it's in the house, so I don't think it's in like one of the Withereds, unless the Withereds do roam around the streets, but I think it's just the toy animatronics escaping the pizzeria in this film. So I don't know. I can't really see it in the reflection of their eyes who they're looking at. I don't know if it's Mangle, Toy Chica, or I don't know who it is. Probably Toy Freddy if I took a guess.
Half of this town.
And you got Toy Freddy there. They say half of this town will be dead by tomorrow morning or something, which is kind of crazy that the toy animatronics going that much on a rampage. Kind of reminds me of FNAF AR a bit. I didn't think the toy animatronics would be going that crazy. I thought they'd just be like stopping by a few houses, but they want the whole town gone for some reason. I don't know what the toy animatronics. I don't know. Like I predicted months ago, I believe they're probably possessed by William Afton, because of what we've been given so far about this movie. It seems very similar to the Twisted ones. We're in the Twisted ones. The Twisted animatronics have like a special sound chip installed into them or something, where William Afton can like control them, like control their thoughts and stuff, so they go after Charlie and Twisted ones. So I believe that's what's happening here. I believe William Afton has probably added something into the toy animatronics so that he's awakened them when he's dead, which obviously he's not dead because he's going to be Springtrap. And so they can continue William Afton's horrible rampage whilst he's still dying, but obviously coming back as Springtrap.
Be dead by morning.
You see Toy Bonnie there. We've seen the shot. I believe the shot was from the teaser, actually. We can now see it in full. We got MacPat. There he is. I was really confused when I first saw the trailer. My eyes were like blurring this apple bowl with his waist, and I thought he had like a weird bandana, like yellow bandana thing around his waist, but no, it's just apples here, and you can see Toy Bonnie's got, I don't know what that is again. It looks, I don't know if it's a knife or a screwdriver. I'm not too sure. You can see Toy Chica here. I believe this is in the school, because I think the main area where Toy Chica is attacking is in the school. That's all we've seen so far. She'll probably attack somewhere else. We can see her eyes glow white instead of red this time. I don't know if all their eyes will glow white. I don't know if this means Toy Chica might go beakless in this scene as well to match her creepier in-game counterpart. I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. And yeah, you can see this is like a school. It looks like you got this guy being dragged away by Toy Chica. I don't know if that's Toy Cupcake dragging her away though. We haven't really got many looks at Toy Cupcake, but Toy Cupcake is going to be in the film, because Toy Chica's like stood up here. She's not like crouching down dragging this guy, so I don't know. It might be Toy Cupcake. Let's rewind on that Balloon Boy shot there. There we go. There's Balloon Boy. I believe this is around the desk area in the office. So Balloon Boy's going to be peeping over the desk. Makes me think if JJ's going to be under the desk as well. That'd be a cool little Easter egg. Emma Tammy, the director of this film, did actually say that it's going to be flooded with Easter eggs, so there's going to be a lot of stuff to watch out. So maybe JJ will appear at some point. You got this scene here, which I have a lot to talk about this scene. I do have a lot to talk. Also here in the corner, you can see here, there's one of the paper pals, so it's nice to see them. You got Withered Chica looking awesome. You got Withered Freddy behind her as well, looking absolutely fantastic. But you can see down here, this is Balloon Boy's head. Balloon Boy has been destroyed by someone. Now, I don't know if that's Mike or Vanessa that destroyed him, or, like my theory, the Withereds are going to destroy the toy animatronics, because I think that will happen, because there's been a lot of teasers. Like, they had a stunt double for a Toy Freddy costume. I don't know why they'd have a stunt double if they're not throwing him around, you know what I mean? And I just feel like they will. There's been so many just, like, hints towards it, especially with, like, Matthew Lillard saying that the movie ends in a really exciting way. I feel like that will be a thing, and I think there was also a thing when they did audience reactions for the film. The audience were very enthusiastic, which I feel like this would be a very enthusiastic scene. You know, the Withereds beating the hell out of the toy animatronics. I feel like that'd be a good scene, and it's just been wanted in FNAF media since 2014, so it'll be a nice thing to add. Got them people just like, I believe that shot is from like Toy Freddy. I believe there was like a shadow Toy Freddy when we last saw that shot. This guy, I don't know who this guy is. We keep calling him, I forgot. Oh, what does the community keep calling this guy? I forgot. I think it's Devious Daniel or something. I probably got that very wrong. I don't know. I forgot what they keep calling this guy. I believe this is Freddy Carter, I think his name is. That's the name of the actor. I don't know who this guy's going to be, but he's part of the wrecking crew for the second movie with McKenna Grace, which McKenna Grace's character is called Lisa, I believe. We got that revealed in a Halloween Horror Nights short about the Fnaf location a few weeks ago. I say a week ago, it's only on Halloween. Yeah, I believe that's what it's about. So he's going to be part of the wrecking crew, getting destroyed by the toy animatronics, maybe even the Withereds. And you see Mangle is smashing it into Vanessa's car, which we've seen quite a lot of shots on. And it makes Vanessa crash. Vanessa thinks she's safe, but obviously she is not. Looks outside. This shot looks so cool and creepy, by the way. Just like that shot here just looks so creepy. And obviously, Mangle smashes through the windows. And there is Mangle, looking absolutely amazing. Mangle looks so cool. I love Mangle. You got Mangle's hand. Mangle's hand is huge, by the way. I don't know if we can get a good look at... No, there's no good look in the trailer. But there is a good look, which I'll pop on screen now. Mangle's hand is actually huge. It is so big. Mangle, look... If that's the size of Mangle's hand, I don't even know how big the full Mangle is, because Mangle is huge. So I don't know how big the full Mangle animatronic is. We've not really seen a shot of the full Mangle in the FNAF 2 movie yet. But yeah, Mangle's big, and obviously we get a nice look here at Withered Foxy doing the infamous jump scare. It's not one-on-one, but it is kind of hard to replicate Withered Foxy leaping towards you like that, so I get it. You see Withered Foxy slashing someone in the office, which makes me think who this is, because it's obviously not Mike, unless this is where, like, Withered Foxy stares at Mike because Mike's got the mask on and Withered Foxy leaps at him. I'm not too sure. Unless it's part of the wrecking crew. I keep saying Q. I'm so stupid. But yeah, there we go. Only in cinemas December 5th. Tickets are out now. So that was the trailer. I'm just going to show you a few other things because we did actually get a few other stuff, which I'll show you right now. Okay, so here we have some like shots from like this event. I don't know when this event took place. I think it was very recently, like maybe even just like a week ago, like within like the past week or so. I don't know when this was, but I'm just going to turn this down because it has a part of the Imitation song by CG5. I don't want to get copyrighted. I love CG5, by the way. His music's awesome. Yeah, here we see Toy Bonnie with MatPat, giving MatPat a hug, because if you didn't know, MatPat is voicing Toy Bonnie. So I don't know, like, I don't ignore me. Yeah, here we have a nice look at Toy Bonnie, just chilling there with MatPat. You know, they're best buddies. I wonder if Dorko and Toy Bonnie are best buddies, because you know them, they have a rivalry. But yeah, Toy Bonnie looks absolutely fantastic here, and I think they did a great job. And it's nice to see Toy Bonnie right next to MatPat. No one thought that would happen. Anyway, that's all for today's video. There's a lot more FNAF 2 news that I will be uploading in a video either later or tomorrow or some point during this week. There's been so much FNAF 2 news recently that I might have to keep just adding to that video because it's just going to keep piling up. There's been so much news. I just thought I'd make a separate video about the trailer because if not, that video would have been like half an hour long. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one, and peace.